You right there. Right there. Right there. How you guys doing tonight? It is Friday Eve, people. Friday Eve. Got through another week just about. We're this far. This far from the big Friday. And I'm coming on tonight to do a video on just some recent acquisitions I've gotten through the mail, in some pack breaks, some blaster breaks, just different things that I've kind of put to the side and haven't showed off in other videos. So there's there might be a head scratcher in here. In fact, the first couple of things I'm going to show you are probably going to be like, really, Mike? Really? But you know how I am. You know how I am. I like the weirdness and I like the odd stuff and just the kind of the things that you wouldn't think you'd want to, maybe have in your collection. But I find joy in that, and it's fun, and it's cool to have things that, aren't always like, the big bangers. But there is a banger in here. There is a banger. At the end, I'm going to show you a banger. Very cool card. Very cool card. So the first thing I'm going to show you is some PSA slabs I had picked up over the last month and a half. And I'll just set this up for you and tell you that this is I'm doing a player run. There is not, I looked, and there's not a registry for this player. I don't know why there would be, but maybe I'll start one. It's definitely I don't want to say an off-the-wall player or anything like that. I mean, he wasn't a big star or anything, but he played from the late 60s into the very early 80s. And I just remember this guy when I was a kid opening packs, and I always would pull his cards. I'd always pull his cards. And it's just one of there's certain names of players from back in the 70s, especially, that stick in my head. Players like Roland Office and Biff Pocoroba and Santo Alcala. I just always remembered those names. When I was a kid, I'd look at those cards and just remember them. And even, as you're talking 40 plus years ago, and one of the guys that I always remember is this guy right here, Mike Lum. Mike Lum. So it's pretty interesting. I saw a video or an interview with him recently. I think it was either on the MLB Network or I may have seen it on YouTube. I was just looking through baseball videos. And he came on talking about his career a bit. He's been a coach in the major leagues for a long time, and he was a kind of like a utility outfielder, pinch hitter extraordinaire, late inning defensive replacement for the Braves in the 70s. He played a couple years for the Reds in the late 70s, and then went back to the Braves, and then he went to the Cubs and retired. I think he's like the first. I'm not sure if he's like one of the. I know he's not. I think he's like of Japanese descent, but he's American born, and he had a solid career. He was a really good pinch hitter and a really great defensive, a defensive player. And he was kind of known for, well, I didn't realize he was known for it, but he was explaining the time when he actually pinch hit for Hank Aaron. He was one of, I think, 3 guys in the history of baseball who actually pinch hit for Hank Aaron. And he explained that Hank Aaron asked him to hit for him. So it was cool. It was just a really cool interview. And I always remembered his cards as a kid. And I decided, hey, why not? Let me get some Mike Lum cards. So now, of course, I have to have them all. So I picked up his second year. This is his 69 tops. And I think his cards just have just really nice-looking cards, And he actually shares a rookie card with, I think it's definitely a 68 tops. He shares it with Larry Hizzle. He played for the Phillies and for I believe for the Twins and maybe the Brewers in his career. He had a fairly solid career. So he shares a rookie card in the 68 top set with him. So this is his second year card. So I picked up his 69 tops. So that's pretty cool. And that probably is a spring training shot in that background there. So I picked that up, and I picked up his 1970 tops. Right there. And I picked up his 1971 tops right there. And you know what's cool about this stuff is it's affordable. You know, it's fun to complete a run of a player, even if he's not like a Hall of Famer or even a big star player. It's just fun to to get to do that, and especially when the guy has cool, nice cards. You know, so here's his 71, and then I got his 72. And then I got his 78. That's it for now. That's what I've got from Mike Lum. And, of course, I'm going to be filling in the rest of the gaps with his other cards. Some are tougher than others. I looked, I don't know, his 79 seems to be tough. I think it's just overpriced. I saw a 79 tops like in an 8 for like 50 or 60 bucks. And I was like, I didn't pay anywhere near that for this 9, the 78 9. So anywhere near that. So just patience. Patience is a virtue, right? So there is my Mike Lum player run, Topps player run, the beginnings of it. So again, you might ask yourself, why? What are you doing, man? But that's how I roll, guys. I do this weird stuff and I enjoy it. It's fun. And that's it. So on to the next little, this little batch here. Now, I'm sure there's somebody out there who's going to really appreciate this. Maybe a couple of people might appreciate this. I also, as time goes on and, I expand my binders and, grow my binders and all that and of the such, it gets time where, the binders become too thick and I can't fit any more pages. And I look through and I'm like, how can I redisplay these or redo these, rearrange my binders? Because I'm always thinking how to rearrange my binders. So I went through my binders and I was thinking, it'd be cool just to have kind of a team binder. So I'll get one to show you. So what I'm doing is, here we go. I am doing team binders, right? And I'm kind of trying to do them in, in team colors as much as possible. So this binder here, and I'm going to try to do them for every team. Some teams are going to be much difficult than others because I'm not even sure. Actually, I'll explain what I'm doing, and then I'll explain why I may not be able to do some other teams. I'm doing these binders with players that played only for the one team that's represented here. So I got, I know Dustin's going to love this one. I got a Minnesota Twins binder. And in here is, or are players that only have played for the Minnesota Twins. They're current players and they're retired players. I'm not doing like the best ever players because Rod Carew would be in here, but he's not because he didn't play his whole career with the Twins. He played with the Twins and the Angels. So that's where I'm at with this. So it's just the way I do. I use the old Fleer stickers. I cut them. I slip them in here. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to put a team logo in the front. I've done it with a couple of my other binders. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 of these so far. 10 team binders, not including my Yankees. So this is the Twins, and I set it up. Alphabetical, of course. And the first player I have in here, I totally dig this dude, Willians Osadio, or Willians, I guess, Willians. So I started off with him, and this guy is just one of those, those players that come along every once in a while, and it's just you just love him. He plays the game, he has fun playing the game, and he kind of looks goofy, and we can all, kind of like get that. And I think it's really cool. So, I can see it's Willians Osadio and, Jose Barrios. So I'm just doing guys that are, like I said, somebody gets traded or, or whatever, gets to another team, leaves as a free agent, then they would come out of this binder and go into a different binder. So, Jose Barrios, I got Kent Herbeck in here. Of course, I've got Kirby Puckett in here. I've got Joe Mauer in here. I've got Harmon Killebrew in here. I'm not going to, go through every single page with you right now. Maybe, someday I'll do a real binder review. And, Harmon Killebrew. even though technically, I guess, Killebrew finished his career with the Royals and he has that one SPC card or whatever from 75, I still put him in there. He played with that, that franchise his whole career. He started off with the Senators and they became the Twins in the early 60s, so he's in there. And then there's this guy. I'm belaboring and bemoaning this, for two cards I'm going to show you. And then there's this guy right here, Bob Allison. He played with the Twins his whole career. Again, started off with the Senators and went with them to Minnesota and played with them, I think, till like 1969 or 1970. So I picked up his rookie card because he needs to go in that binder because he played his entire career with the Twins. So I'm going through different team lists and I'm looking at guys who've played their entire career with that team, and I'm trying to do their player runs. So Bob Allison rookie card. And I picked up his, of course, guys. I already had it in my binder, but since I need the card for my, my Bob Allison run in the binder, I'm going to pull it out of that, and I'm going to replace it with a graded copy. So I picked up the Bob Allison 1960 Topps Rookie Cup graded. So that's pretty cool. So there's those two I just added to the collection. And then I got a couple of things in packs or blasters. I've been opening some Heritage blasters, and I picked up, or I got and pick it up. It was in the blaster. I got this, it's a nice Clubhouse collection jersey swatch of the Jesus Lizard. And then I got another one. This was really cool. I got a nice bat card of Ronald Acuna Jr., who's having a fire season right now. He's on fire, 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 fire. So that was pretty cool, busting that out of the blaster. And then my last big bat box, I didn't do it online or on video. I just wasn't feeling it, and I'm actually probably going into my last box. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Those subscription boxes are, they're great, but I just need to rethink my collection again and kind of redistribute my spending in other areas. Opening packs, I've really gone. Obviously, can't get a lot of stuff on the shelf, in retail, but so I've been really cutting back on that kind of stuff, and rather pick up the singles and stuff like that. And this was in the last big bat box. It's this. This is a 2005 Fleer Season Crowns. It is a Gary Sheffield bat card. So that was pretty cool. That was neat. So I got that. Last but not least, certainly never last or least, is the next four cards I'm going to show of my boy Donnie Baseball. I have to thank Nate for this. I have to thank Topps 85 401 for this. I watched his video the other day that he did on the old school, YouTube video where he was showing cards, and I'm really trying to stay watching those types of videos. So many other, it's getting to the point where I can't even keep up anymore, especially with the openings and all the opening videos and the top 10 investing cards, and I just don't find that as appealing anymore. So I really do like the videos where people just show their cards, and I was watching Nate's, and he'd mentioned Beckett Marketplace, and I know Red Sox collector Dan McGraw mentions them a lot too, and I never bought off of them. So I'm like, oh, let me check them out. So as soon as Nate said it, within 5 minutes I was on Beckett Marketplace, and I was searching some cards, and just give me a minute here. Found some really cool Don Mattinglys that they didn't have, a lot. So I bought some, and if you spent $25, it's free shipping, so you might as well do that. So I picked up this really nice, this is a 2005, I believe. 2000, yes, this is a 2005 Donruss Zenith Don Mattingly. Now, this card's not numbered or anything, but I did not have that in the collection, and that is a really cool card. Got that. And front and back, I picked up the 2005 Donruss Team Heroes. I did not have that card. Another nice one of Don in the fielding pose there. It was one of the hottest, best parts of his game was his fielding. One of the best defensive first basemen ever. And there's the back. And then there's the last two are cool. I never had this one. Actually, I never saw this one. This is a 1995 Topps. I guess they call it a D3, but it's a 3D baseball card. You really can't see it, but I did not have that in the collection, so I needed to definitely grab that one. And that is just awesome. And I think that's a Twins player there. So there you go, Dustin. I don't know who that is, but that is cool. And there's the back of that one. So the 1995 Topps D3. And last but not least, certainly not least at all, this is the banger of the day, guys. You know I've been picking up those 2005 Leaf Certifieds, right? Well, I found another one that I needed. I found the freaking Mirror Blue, baby! The Mirror Blue! Oh, yes. This is numbered 13 out of 50. And I am down to only needing the mirrored red out of 100, the mirrored white, which is not numbered, and the mirrored black, which is a 101, which I'll probably never have because I'm sure it's in somebody's Donnie collection or something. So, but that's okay. I'm not really. If I can get the red, I'll be really happy. I found the out of 5 and out of 50 and out of 25 easier than I found the out of 100, the red. So I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for the red. If anybody sees a red somewhere for sale, let me know. But there's the mirrored blue. And I am so psyched and so stoked to own that card. And that's all I got tonight, guys. That's it. That's the pile that I was waiting to show. So I hope everybody enjoyed a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And my weirdness and my, Mike Lum cards. And just a great name, too, man. I mean, we have the same name, Mike. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? So I'm going to fly. You guys have a great rest of the week. Enjoy your weekends. And hopefully I'll be back with a video in the next day or two. I don't know. I don't have anything really pressing. But maybe I'll come up with something. And take care, guys. May the cardboard God shine down upon each and every one of you. Enjoy your collections. I will see you on the flip side. Take care. Over and out. Yep. There we go, guys. Boom.